Hey there everybody, how's it going? My name is Sam Rio. Welcome to another adventure of Clubs Alone Orc, the hero of the Horde, the Honorable Azeroth. This is actually the video was recording, and the audio was also recording as far as I thought. And then I put it into Sony Vegas to edit, and then saw that there were no little what is it called? It's like little wave things whenever they when I was talking to Mike. Little audio clips or little icons, you know what I mean. And I played it, and there was no audio. I realized, wait a minute, was it muted on the software? Opened it up, checked, nope. And then checked my little mute button on my headset, and the mute was on. So for like 10 or 12 minutes or something, I've been talking and been really struggling to properly enunciate every single word, because if you can hear, I sound a little different right now. I mean, you may not hear, so I might be doing a pretty good word, but my S's and T's and yeah, anything that required me to use S and T will sound weird because I am slightly sick, not extremely sick, but slightly. But anyway, yeah, apparently I ended up recording for 10 to 12 minutes of no audio. The game audio and the game footage is there, and I didn't really do a lot because I had to just collect a bunch of war beads from these ogres, not orcs, because I'm an orc. These guys can't be orcs, they're ogres. But yeah, I just collected war beads, and it's not what you think is the war beads around the next. Not the other ones that you might be thinking. If you're not thinking about them, then I probably made you think about them. So that means both our minds are now in the gutter. So you're welcome, world. I guess I could probably talk a little bit about just in general myself in this commentary, and yeah, just kind of share with you guys and talk to you about. So it's kind of like a vlog, but not really, because I'm actually talking over gameplay. I am not heavily sick. I'm just a little bit sick, just a little bit ill. Kind of just happens. Just whatever. It's nothing that like I have to be like in bed the entire time, or not enough to hospitalize me or anything like that. But for some reason, every single time I do get sick, it's just my body's reaction to the sickness is giving me tongue sores, and I don't know, it just it honestly could be anything. It could have been anything, but it had to be the tongue sores to a guy who makes commentaries and has to talk into a microphone and try to sound mildly appropriate. By the way, I leveled up and got a snake trap, and that's kind of cool because it releases a bunch of snakes and they bite the person and give them a bunch of poisons, which is really awesome. I thought it was kind of neat. I decided to try it on this guy, and if you'll see in a bit, you just see a bunch of poisons start building up on him from the snakes. It's really cool. They get slowed down, he starts to get hurt a lot, and I thought it was kind of neat because actual snakes come out. I mean, that's like the coolest thing ever, to actually see like creatures come out of the trap and start biting the enemy. It's like, thousands of snakes just attack you out of nowhere. Oh, I don't know. I just find really fun abilities for hunters, and I don't know, I just like to mess around with them and give them a try. And the snake trap is really cool. I personally like it a lot. I think the animation for it is really cool. The abilities for it are even cooler. I'm not sure if I do more damage as depending what spec. I think I do more damage with it if I'm in survivability spec. Also, I want to talk a little bit about survivability specs and just in general specs that I want to play and try out for this character. Currently, I'm running Beast Mastery, and I have my Hunter on Dark Spear, which is currently running Marksman. I've tried survivability. I didn't really like just how it is. I kind of prefer Marksman, and I prefer Beastmaster so far. They seem pretty stable ones. Oh yeah, right here I found the priest flying around in here on her dragon, and decided why not try putting on her gear and see what it looks like on me, and it looks ridiculous. It looks like it shouldn't be worn on an orc or anything other than a blood elf. It just looks ridiculous. Look at that hat. Look at the shoulders. Just, what am I? But that dragon does look cool. The way you can get that dragon that she was riding is by getting a bunch of achievements. I believe on Ice Crown Citadel. It's a raid with Lich King. and I think you get achievements for doing 10 men, either normal or heroic. I can't really recall which ones you would have to do. I think it is heroic. Not sure though. You can't trust me in this kind of stuff. I'm not like the kind of person that would know a lot about achievements or how to get mounts. I just know you can get a lot of them on auction house or just purchase them from the Blizzard store, and that's about it. And the mounts that I do have, either accidentally got them through reputation, or simply just got gifted. There's something you can do in this game that I find kind of cool. Is let's say you're a tank, and tanks are really needed in dungeon. I queue as a tank in a dungeon, and then I get like a little satchel for all you tanks and healers. You get like a little satchel bonus. You already know about it. For all of you that don't play tank or healer, you whenever you queue as the tank or healer and are very much needed, you can get sometimes a specific reward which gives you a special satchel with just random gifts. It can be from just a random uncut gem to just a lot of gold to even a mount. And I actually got a mount from there. I got the blue proto drake from them, which is kind of cool. I never got a mount from those things before. I know you can get like bunch of proto drakes. Actually no, it wasn't a proto drake, it was just a blue drake. That's all it was. Blue proto drake I got from another dungeon. Right here what you're seeing is I found this goblin that gave me a quest, and apparently I got to fight this guy over here, and this was actually really difficult because the guy hits like a truck. He has a lot of health, and this was actually a challenge. Patrick ended up dying from this right as the guy died, so they pretty much died together, which was, I don't know, it was kind of weird, but in a way symbolic. I don't know, it was kind of odd. But Patrick was a trooper, that he was able to hold out against that big guy. I decided I wasn't going to continue doing quests in this arena. I was going to come back to it later and just do them when I'm a little higher level, because if I remember, if you do all 3 challenges from these guys, then you have a chance of getting a weapon. Yeah, and I'm not really up to the level that I'm right now, not really able to do anything here. I probably should level up a little bit more in order to face those elites again, because even if I'm wearing BOA gear, elite creatures are still going to be really tough for me. So I can't just like run around solo a level 60 raid right now. Maybe when I'm level 90 I could, or level 85, but not right now. I probably wouldn't even want to solo a raid at all yet. I mean, if I do get to do a raid, I probably want to make sure I'm at least level 90 or at least level 80 to start doing some kind of raids, because that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, just for transmog, really. The transmog that I got right now with BOAs, I hope I can actually use the BOAs as a transmog, because the set does look really cool, like the whole red thing and having the horde symbol. I don't know, it just kind of, it speaks to me. That's what it does. As weird as it sounds. Let's talk a little bit about the beta. The beta, in my opinion, is going to be coming out very soon, because there are actually no news going on about World of Warcraft. A lot of people are asking, what are we going to expect in Worlds of Draenor? But there are really no new changes, no new updates happening, so I'm guessing the beta is going to come out sometime soon. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure, but possibly somewhere in the middle or the end of May. Definitely somewhere during the summer though. And if I get in the beta, I want to cover every little bit that I can find about, like, let's say the item squish. That's one thing that like strikes my fancy the most about Warlords of Draenor. I want to see what the item squish has to offer players and how drastically it will change gameplay. Like, maybe if I got in the beta, what I would definitely do is make a max level character, like a level 90 character. Like, I guess just boost one or just take one of the ones that I have, and then start a new character on the beta to just level through the entire thing to level 90 if I'm available, or if that's available for me to do, and then give you feedback on what I think the leveling experience is like in Worlds of Draenor, like with the gear scaling and all that cool stuff. I want to see what it's all about and really, I don't know, just really discover it, really. That's, I don't know, I keep saying really. I don't know, it's just one of those things that strikes my fancy the most out of the expansion. I know there are going to be a lot of pretty things to see in expansion, and I'm looking forward to those. And especially the changes with abilities. But Item Squish, just as an idea, just sounds the most interesting to me. And right here, I guess I could just wrap up. The Item Squish, I mean, okay, if I get in the beta, I want all of you that are interested in Worlds of Draenor and World of Warcraft, or possibly thinking of playing World of Warcraft, to let me know what I should cover in Worlds of Draenor. Because I'd like to see what you would like for me to cover, so that I can write down notes, and if I get in the beta, I will definitely go ahead and start covering it. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get in the beta, but at the same time I have as good of a chance as any other player that's not exactly like YouTube famous. I mean, I'm not Swifty, but I do have a chance of getting to the beta as every other player. Anyway guys, my name is Damriel, thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you later.